back on Halloween, kind of, sort of. I'm actually excited to watch Halloween movies again.
Yes.
I haven't watched any yet, but I'm excited to get back into that.
I was totally going to ask, well, I guess for everybody, but I was going to aim it at Zoe, like, what were your favorite Halloween movies growing up?
Well, I live in a family of Tim Burton aficionados. So we've done, like, for Halloween, on top of doing makeup, by the way, we go all out on our actual house. Yes. Like, every year we do, like, giant something or another. So we've done almost every Tim Burton movie when it comes to actual or outside, besides I think like Big Fish and some of the ones that aren't as Halloween based. But my favorite Halloween movie growing up had to be Corpse Bride, and then it went from Corpse Bride, Night Before Christmas, and then of course Hocus Pocus.
Yes, Hocus Pocus was probably one of my favorite, honestly. I watch that every year.
Seen Hocus Pocus.
It's not bad.
See Hocus Pocus.
It's great.
Watch what you say.
No, wait. It's not bad, but I will let you know that you might have seen so many clips just playing on ABC Family.
That's true.
That you might have seen
the
whole
little 34 days of Halloween.
Like the Witch Ladies or something?
Yeah.
Bette Midler.
I think I've seen
Little Binks.
You know what I'm saying?
We've had a
cat.
Yeah.
You'll once you see it, you'll be like, dang, why didn't I grow up with this in a way? Because it's such a good, like, great. As a kid watching it, and the nostalgia of now just makes you, like, it brings back a lot of Halloween joy that they had because they live in Salem, so every day is Halloween technically.
What was the Frankenstein?
Billy the zombie.
Yeah.
He's a zombie.
Oh,
I just couldn't remember.
Billy.
That's
Billy.
His hair was wild.
His hair was crazy. It's the same guy who plays Billy. Plays the Fishman, Hellboy, and also the Fishman in Freshwater, and a couple of other things. He's like known for doing special effects related.
Oh, that's wild!
He's so skinny, man.
He's very skinny.
He turned sideways, disappeared. He got hide behind a light pole.
He's perfect for the fish dude, man. He's so like.
Yeah, because he said every fish dude you kind of know about in a way.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
That's the movie I got the lighter trick from, though. I remember specifically from that movie. They're just like, they're walking around the little Zippo light, just. He lights it.
Okay.
That's where I first saw that.
Personally, I think like the most known Halloween movie I know is like Halloween Town.
Oh,
that is a great
That's
series.
A good movie too.
Halloween.
Night Before Christmas.
Oh,
also, also Halloween Town. They both had the same.
It's called Halloween Town though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Halloween Town for me was just like that was during because it's made by Disney, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was during those times where it would come on at like 8, end at like 10:30.
Mm-hmm.
My bedtime was 10. I would always try to. Oh no, I'm sorry. Come on at 9, end at 11.
Yeah,
because it was the movie sequence.
Yeah, hit him with that Disney Channel original movies.
Facts.
Jumping in the front.
It was such a great vibe, and like all I remember is every night I would be like, "Yo, can I stay up to finish this movie?" And they'd be like, "No, you know your bedtime."
Go to sleep.
Back, and I'd just be sitting there, and you know, everybody does it. You're sitting there watching it, and you know it's past the time. You get to like 10:30, and they're like, "Hey, you know you're bad." I'm like, "Oh man, I forgot I was watching a movie. I couldn't see the time."
I want to know what
or you just hear him coming to your turn off quick.
That's another facts, yo. Because like
you're not talking about the college when they go to college though, right?
I almost whacked.
When they go to college.
Halloween Town when they go to college.
They
entirely tamed actors.
No. I mean,
okay, cool.
the original is goated for me. But
yeah, 1 and 2 is up there.
2's pretty good.
Yeah,
2's pretty good.
Fun fact: Scary Godmother.
Scary Godmother.
I don't know.
That's my childhood. Like all my little kid childhood. Was Scary Godmother.
Scary Godmother is weird, right? Because I didn't watch the first one first. I watched the second one first, which was weird because you know you just have to just get into it, like jump in.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like it's based off this book, and like this, it looks wild because it's like not the best animation, but it's so homey and it's like nice feeling. And it was on Cartoon Network. And
I know what you're talking about.
It's so good.
2002, maybe?
Yeah, something like it's old. It's it's up there. And
she like takes like a kid to like some other dimension.
In a way,
yes. In a house, and this house is like
it's
so good.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
It's like the whole like animation and like the way it's like done. It looks very like Blender, like really bad 3D modeling, but it's definitely
it's
based
hard.
off of the book, and it's real cute. And I mean the idea of like I would show my kid this. Like the idea behind it is very like family and friends. Like, she's trying to understand that these guys that are scary to her as a mortal aren't that scary, because like there's like a big fuzzy guy. It reminds me of Foster Home for Imaginary Friends in a way of like trying to teach kids that like it's nice to have, you know, that home feeling. Like, she doesn't have to be scared even though people bully her to be scared, and then she then gets him back in the end. But
that's wild, because I've definitely seen this movie a lot, but I didn't remember the name.
Those pictures just unlocked really deep
exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, oh my
God. But I forgot I had the nostalgia.
Just her face. Here,
and the freaking
the
scary godmother face.
The theme song was crazy. It was like,
hold on, I gotta. Oh jeez.
Okay. Hey, look at this black screen, man. I love it.
There we go. Sorry. Okay. just this image right here.
Yeah.
Unlocked everything.
That
I was like, oh my god.
The way they animated it was really
Jimmy, bro.
Jimmy.
That's crazy.
He was the toys. Why is my brain? Why can't I think of the toy? My brain. The next door neighbor from.
Oh, what? Wait.
Please help.
The next door neighbor.
The next door neighbor from.
Toy Story?
Thank you. Yeah,
He's
Toy
Sid?
Story. He was Sid before Sid.
He is Sid before Sid. Well,
he has the eyebrows too.
He's very
crazy pointy eyebrows.
He looks like a 3D rendered of the guy from Maze Runner with the eyebrows.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Vampire.
You know what I'm talking about.
Maze Runner was a good movie.
I remember Vampire.
I need to see the.
Yeah, he would come to the door and be like, I can't.
He can't come in, but he was like weird. And then they had a whole conversation where like he was confused on why she doesn't sleep in a coffin and he does, and like.
Oh my god.
Where's the plot? I forgot about
This is such an OG movie.
The closeted skeleton?
Oh, he was not
skeleton in the closet that was also very, very flamboyant. Yeah, he was very...
Yeah. I mean, hey, they always throw it in their kid movies where they can.
It was cute.
It's clean.
Yeah.
It was nice.
It was a good throw-in.
Another good movie I'm thinking about is the it's like Don't Look Under the Bed.
Oh my god.
That
movie
really
is scary.
Yeah. It is.
Boogeyman.
With the Boogeyman.
Who?
Is it animated?
Oh my
god. No. Live action.
It was Disney Channel original.
Yeah, it's
and it was throwback. You ever watch Even Stevens? You know, like the black dude that always bullies Ren Stevens, the older sister? That's the guy in this movie.
Geez.
And I swear, he's in jail now.
It was one of those things.
Plot twist.
He was the guy.
He was. Now he's locked up.
That joint was crazy. And like the whole premise was like she's like in a dream world or something like that, and like there's a monster in her bed, and they're trying to run away from the boogeyman, and he's like continuously growing his realm, and he's like this. I don't even know what this guy is. Like he's like an angel or some dream dude.
I have no
but
idea.
He is the boogeyman.
No, he's the boogeyman. Because at the end, he's just like, oh my god!
I'm so sorry for spoilers if anyone has not
seen
any of these movies.
No, watch that.
I've never seen it.
But you should still watch it though. Even knowing that, it's a good movie.
Yeah, man.
There's a few Disney movies out there that were Halloween themed that actually genuinely gave me like fright.
Yes.
But also hearing the like, it's Halloween. Like anytime around like Halloween specials, like honestly, the SpongeBob episode with the Nosferatu gave me a little bit of like a fright when I was a little kid.
An amazing
of him just flipping the switch back and forth, and that he could just be there in the corner. And he came up in another episode later and just smiled.
I remember watching a lot of Goosebumps, but I can't really think of specific episodes now.
I've seen the new one.
I do remember the intro.
The movie?
The movie?
I saw the first one.
First one is with Jack.
Yeah.
The first one's pretty good.
It's not bad. And is he playing? He's playing R.L. Stein. He's playing R.L. Stein, and it's his book of all the things. He's like, don't touch the books. There's more books.
I've only seen I would think maybe one episode of like the show. I didn't see a lot of them. If I saw more than one.
I remember
that in Twilight Zone.
Oh, I've never seen
Twilight Zone's
I haven't either.
What?
I need you to watch a few just
there is some
for
good.
Halloween. Like we used to
listen. If the special effects person, you
I did The Eye of the Beholder, which was one of the episodes, the black and white, where the messed up face, because it was a whole concept of beauty, and they thought beauty was. I mean, if you want a little bit of a spoiler, the whole premise of the episode is we don't really. It's very like you can't see anyone for a good bit, and you're kind of like, why is everyone freaking out? And it's a beautiful woman on a getting her face reconstructed, and the minute she takes off all these bandages, she's still gorgeous, but to everyone else, she's disgusting looking. She's the epitome of gross because they look like the makeup I did of the Eye of the Beholder, where a pig nose, eye, mouth to the side. So they end up banishing her off of the entire like planet or island that they live on to another island where there's another very handsome man that just no one can look at, and they can't even look at themselves. She looks in the mirror, she screams, why is her face not like everyone else's? And it's kind of like the weird construct of beauty of she's gorgeous, she's beautiful, and everyone, and even her, thinks she's disgusting when then they're, to them, gross is beautiful. And
wow.
That's why I did that one specifically.
Awesome, bro.
Wow.
They were on some heat.
It's really, some of those are pretty crazy. Twilight Zone is one of those ones that if you don't get the concept, some of them will leave you kind of going, what the fuck? What was that?
Yeah.
And then some of them will actually have like a premise secretly behind everything.
Have you seen the new series with Jordan Peele?
I've seen the first episode.
I haven't.
First episode, okay, it's good. But I also know that they're redoing a few of the other ones too. And I want to go through
Eye
it.
of the Beholder.
I want to do a review of just all of them because it's so good,
That's
man.
a lot.
It's a lot. And my dad actually watched every single Twilight Zone episode. Like he would download them before he goes to work, watch them, and then come back, download more. Like he's like that guy.
Whoa.
And he like it, and even like when we were in school, there was a story. I think it was called like something on Apple Street, and it was literally about this street of families in the house, and the power goes out, and they come outside and they're all talking. It's like, I have insomnia, and he's like, I'm an insomniac, and he's like, everyone's blaming each other for the power going out. Everyone has some kind of dirt on each other, and in the end, it was literally aliens that like took the power out just to see what would happen to this people in this small niche.
They just broke down.
Yeah,
They
just
did. They
went off on
one
each
of
other.
them went to go see maybe what was happening, and he never came back. And like there was weird things happening as well as the power going out. Like people's radios were
The
connecting
aliens
to.
snatching him.
Yeah, technically, probably.
Oh yeah, and then they would turn one house on.
Yeah, they would turn one house on. Everyone would freak out. Why does Jimmy or like? Yeah, it was.
Hey, why do you get power? Hey, how are you?
It ended up being like a purge neighborhood, or like in Rick and Morty, where they had that whole purge planet where everyone just did one night. But yeah, that one was pretty crazy because then it was a book, like a short story in like ELA books and things like that when I was a kid that I watched the episode before, sadly. But I don't know what came first.
I don't either.
The show or probably the book.
I'm gonna rewatch some Black Mirror episodes too.
Black Mirror gives you very
good.
Twilight Zone
Black Mirror's
vibes.
so good.
White Bear. If you haven't seen White Bear, check it. White Bear. That like I say every time. That's my good friend Tyron Lee. From NYU Sweetmate. He showed me. He was like, "Yo, you've ever seen Black Mirror?" I was like, "Nah, I know everybody loves it. I haven't seen it." He's like, "Yo, you gotta watch this episode." I was like, "Why?" He was like, "Please, just watch this one.
Please.
You won't regret it." I was like, "Cool." When I first saw that episode, not knowing anything about Black Mirror, not knowing anything about what I was about to watch, and I was just like it put fear into me.
Yeah.
It put fear into me.
They all make you like kind of feel weird. It's
Yeah.
like,
Easy as heck.
It's just like technology. It's like, what's gonna happen? Like, we're getting crazy technology. What's gonna happen? What can you do with that?
Yeah.
And like, this particular episode wasn't like that so technology based that it was like crazy. It was more like about just what is it doing to us.
Yeah.
And that just sitting there watching that, I was just like,
which one was that?
Ugh.
That was the one with John Hamm, right?
no, that's White Christmas.
White
Christmas was
is
really
my
good, too.
favorite.
I have
We watched
only
White
did
Christmas.
watch
seen 3 episodes of Black Mirror.
Are you serious?
And one of them was a pig.
Yeah.
One wasn't.
Yeah, but
Everybody sees the first one.
Everybody
Yeah.
skip that
It
one.
was
You don't need to
that
watch
one.
that.
It was
I force people to
No,
watch
watch
the first
it.
one.
I guess it was the first one. I guess it was White Christmas, and then the third one was about the like when you die, you can either die or you can put your consciousness into like a computer.
I love that.
That one was
The
wholesome.
19
Yeah.
Oh, what was it called? It was in the 80s.
Oh, was it the 2 girls?
Sandra-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sandra
that was a-
Pier-
Sandra
Yes.
Shapiro.
That's
Yep,
a
Sandra
That one,
Shapiro.
didn't that one like get like an Oscar or something?
That one went viral, bro.
Yo,
Yeah,
that was
that one-
That is a
It's
crazy
the
episode.
only
So
3
good.
I've seen.
Black-
Oh no, I lied. I've seen one more. I've seen 4. I've seen, I guess, the John Hamm one. Is that the one?
No, that's
where,
White Christmas.
That's why.
That's White
Okay, that's
Christmas.
White
White Christmas is crazy.
It
And
is
I,
Is that the
I
one
love
where
that one.
he gets like a home?
yeah, he's in the
Yeah,
house
he's
with
in
the
the
guy.
house
He's
with
telling the
him.
story about what happened to him,
Dude
how he
wakes
got
up,
there.
But they're making like security AI or something. Like it's
Yes.
it's built for inside your house, and it's like your consciousness in this.
Yes.
Yeah, in the little thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait.
and then you're trapped
So wait.
there.
You're doubling episodes.
No, it's the same
that's White
episode.
Christmas.
It's the same
That's
episode.
the same one,
the
bro.
guy-
Oh my god!
Yeah.
He was reminiscing about himself.
Yep.
And the dude's like, how?
But he wasn't even. Yo! Oh my god!
It's some Inception shit.
That-
He was like
yeah.
already a layer deep talking
Yeah.
about some other shit.
That just really messed me up just now. Oh my god!
Oh man, definitely watch that because the end
Yeah.
hurts. The end hurts the soul.
Honestly, the entirety of season 2 with White Christmas, White Bear, Waldo moment.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Waldo
and
moment's good.
I think it's the inside of you, the state of you, whichever one the other one is. That whole season was just mind trip after mind trip.
Yep.
Does the third one or is it the fourth one that starts with the Star Trek?
Star
Fourth
Trek.
one.
The fourth one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one was
I
a
have
good
seen
one.
that one episode.
That one is a good one. That one is a good one. Ooh.
That dude is creepy.
Yeah.
That one was
Yeah.
a good
Is
one.
he the same dude with the eyebrows? No, he's not.
The eyebrow.
The eyebrows.
No, he's not.
You know the
Is
guy's
he?
eyebrows.
No, that dude's in Bandersnatch. He's the dude.
Oh yeah.
Which-
Yeah.
We were talking about this the other day. I'm so kind of sad that Netflix didn't continue with those interactive shows and movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that was the move. Like I was excited and ready to do more. Like I did.
They need more,
Bandersnatch, it
yeah.
was great. The Bear Grylls one was great. Like I was excited, and they just
I meant
continued.
to look at the Bear Grylls one. I haven't done that.
It's pretty good. It's
Bandersnatch
pretty good.
was
I
actually
haven't, I
crazy.
haven't seen Bandersnatch.
I've only
There's
seen
so
the
many
Christmas, the
endings.
White Christmas episode, so I was like,
You've only seen White
Yeah.
Christmas.
It was we
We got-
watched it
oh,
when
man.
we first started getting together, and that was about it.
It was so good. It's so good. I think the thing about Bandersnatch was that you had to keep watching it because there were so many endings that
Yes.
yeah, like you, and there was some that were jokes. Like if you watched it through, they were like, "What's going on?" And oh man,
Bandersnatch was great, and it embodied what Black Mirror was. It's just you're just like, what's going on?
Yeah.
How did we get here? how did I go from this to that? But it was a great idea that I'm just baffled that they didn't continue it. I don't know what I'm assuming that my personal experience can't speak for the amount of views they got on it.
yeah.
But I feel like I talked to a lot of people about this, so it really just also wasn't me.
I know
you
a
know
lot of
what I
people
mean?
that saw it. Yeah.
How long do you think
Did
it
they
takes
go
to
by
film?
views to whether or not they would continue it, or do you think?
I'm just saying, like,
They got-
like engagement for it, you know.
They do like
what
the
I mean?
ratings and stuff like that.
It might have been. I'm sure it had a huge production value too, because
Yeah.
they had to film all of
Yeah.
the alternate.
Yes.
I haven't seen it,
Yeah.
but I'm assuming
That
from
is-
what y'all are talking
it's
about.
a lot of
There's a
them.
lot of
They
alternates.
had
a
to
lot.
film, time is money, and
Yeah, time,
and
yeah,
so
it's true.
sets,
It's true.
makeup.
Yeah.
But I mean, shoot, we get a new Netflix original
Yeah.
every month, man.
I don't want to see.
They're cranking them out, and they're still in debt.
Facts.
What's that movie? Hearts belongs to. All my hearts belongs to.
I got no idea.
I feel like there's.
I
7
can't help
lists.
you.
I don't like that.
The Hearts.
The sequel. I didn't want to see that.
Hearts.
We got Kissing Booth
Hearts
too.
too.
No, I don't want Kissing Booth.
Oh yeah, that was weird. When I saw that was coming out, I was just like, why?